Yes, 8:40 on this Wednesday, March 14th, 98.1 FM, AM 1220. Special guest in studio. Good morning to Dave Drulias.
Good morning.
Dave, how you doing?
I'm fantastic. How are you?
Great. Pleasure to have you here this morning. We are going to talk horses.
Yes.
We're going to talk horses, and we're going to talk how horses can help people and how people can help horses.
Absolutely.
One in the same. Synchronicity. There is a huge event coming up first. So let's talk about the event.
All right. The event is our second annual Horses and Heroes Tribute Motorcycle Ride. It's going to start at the Halfway House on Sierra Highway. It's going to end at Antelope Valley Harley-Davidson. It will take place on April the 7th, and the after party is going to go from 11 to 4 at Antelope Valley Harley-Davidson. We have live bands, we have a DJ, we got bike games, raffle prizes, and it's going to benefit our American veterans coming back home with PTSD, TBI, traumatic brain injury, amputees, depression.
Tell me a little bit about this Horses and Heroes. What is Horses and Heroes all about?
Well, our Horses and Heroes program is to offer our services free of charge to our American veterans and their families who are coming home facing the challenges of getting back dialed into civilian life, coping with PTSD and depression. I'm very proud to say we will never charge our American veteran or their family for the services that we render. All of our services are free of charge, and this is the only way we make money is by doing fundraisers.
You should be hugely proud of that. That's an amazing thing to say, and you say it so nonchalantly, but it's a wonderful, wonderful thing. So thank you very much for that. That's an amazing thing. So we need to do our part, and through these fundraisers, and try and help. Is there such a thing as horse therapy? Is that a thing?
It is, and it's a little cliche. We have taken an opposite approach to it. What we're doing is rehabbing, rescuing horses that have been beaten, neglected, left for dead, slaughter-bound, and
by the way, how does that even happen? You've seen abused horses?
Yes.
How and why does that even happen?
I can't even answer that question. People. You know, it's really sad. It is.
So you take these, you find an abused or neglected horse, and then what happens?
Well, let me add, all of our horses will have a home for life with us. We do not adopt out or foster out the animals. What we found, which is really, really interesting, the horses we get come with PTSD. Their version of it, but a sight, a touch, a sound's going to light them up.
Right.
So we have to rebuild a healthy relationship with them. As far as the equine therapy goes, our backwards approach is we're not trying to help the veterans. We don't have a social worker. We don't have a doctor on staff. What we're doing is asking the veterans to come help us rehabilitate the horse. Using our tools and techniques, the veterans realize the same tools and techniques that are helping the horse are helping them in their private personal lives.
That's amazing. Who came up with this? This is amazing.
I did.
Seriously.
It just happened. That's my style of horsemanship for, the past 4.5 decades. And we've been doing this with the veterans for 9.5 years now. What's even better, again, asking the veterans to help once the horse gets past the rehabilitation point, which takes about 1.5 to 2 years to establish a healthy relationship. We also offer our services to special needs and disabled children. Once again, we're not going to charge their families. They have enough problems. All we're about is sharing our love and passion of horses, and if it can help people, fantastic. And we ask the veterans again to come help volunteer with that program. So there's a sense of giving back, paying it forward, being a part of a lot of the experiences and training veterans had to go into combat. A lot of those are assets now when working with a horse with us. Things like situational awareness. The veterans have such a keen insight to the subtleties and the nuances of the animal that they pick up on things way quicker than any civilian ever will. Veterans living with PTSD understand the mindset of the horse way better than any civilian ever will. Even if they don't have any horse experience, they're a tremendous asset in helping us bring back the horses to a healthy state. And our horses are thriving. We have had horses on the cover of our website. That one particular horse was going to get put down and destroyed if I didn't pay $1 for him the night before. He was too dangerous, untrainable, unteachable, and he's the star of our Equine Kids program. He goes out of his way to help kids.
Yeah, anyone who says untrainable clearly doesn't understand your program.
No.
Because that clearly is a success story, which is what I was going to ask you. These situations sound like a win-win.
Yes.
And for both the horses and for people and who need them, and vice versa. What is another success story that just sticks out in your mind? Just something that you don't even have to think.
Well, gosh, there's so many. We've had veterans who have had trouble sleeping, and we'll hear right after the first session they feel more relaxed. They're driving 55 miles an hour on the freeway home. After about 3-4 visits with us, they share with me that they're sleeping soundly through the night. We've had numerous autistic children who were nonverbal speak for the first time on top of the horse. We've had children with cerebral palsy that couldn't walk, that spent most of their life unconscious, asleep, and now they're just a little chatterbox, and they're full of life and energy again.
These are major, Dave. These are major stories. These aren't just come and have fun with the horse. These are major life-changing therapies that you are clearly successful with.
Yes.
This is a wonderful thing, and clearly we need to help by doing our part, and that is fundraising. So there's this huge event that's coming up, which sounds like a blast, by the way.
Oh, it's gonna be fun.
What was it like last year for the inaugural event? You said this is the second annual. What was last year's like?
Last year's was a hoot. The band is the Merry White Band. They just changed their name, and I can't remember it for the life of me, but they're still known as the Merry White Band. Our MC, our DJ, Dance for Tay Entertainment, they were heckling each other back and forth. They were bantering. It was just a blast. It's a family event. Mm-hmm. And we just had a good time. It was just a big outdoor concert party.
So the map you can get at registration. Can you register online?
Yes, please.
Register online. It is a huge event, motorcycle tribute ride. It is on Saturday, April 7th. So it looks like we have just about 3 weeks-ish from now. Saturday, April 7th. This benefits horses and heroes because we can, because we care.
Yes, our website is www.bwc2.org, and from the main page, please go to events, and you will see Horses and Heroes.
And if you're in the car right now, you're driving to work, you couldn't write that down, not a problem. To get us right here at hometownstation.com. We will pass that information to you. It sounds like a blast. All bikes are welcome. I love it.
Yes.
Big party, big fundraiser. Good luck with it, Dave. Always a pleasure. You're welcome back at any time. And I'd like to hear how the fundraiser went, so maybe you can come back and let us know.
Oh, I'll be glad to.
All right,
yes,
Dave?
Please. Thank you.
All right. Great having you here.